As well. Starters ready, 2,300 metres. And they're off. Mr. Schiller got the best start from the centre of the line. And going back is Mr. Gogardia, clear last. And It's a Debacle is snagged from the outside gate. But Mr. Schiller is trying to cross the field. Catazine is kicking up on it though. And the mare's going to race the veteran for the front. A length and a half or 2 lengths now to Eclair Raider. And they've got 4 lengths on Colonel Clink. And then Johnny Romance at Taglio. Another 4 lengths. It's a Debacle. And 3 lengths to Mr. Gogardi. So Mr. Schiller comes up to the course proper with a lap and a quarter left to go and leads the way by over a length now on Catazina second, 2 lengths to Eclair Raider, and they've still got a big gap on Colonel Clink, who's trying to bridge that margin now, but still 4 lengths off the third horse. Johnny Romance, 2 lengths to Zataglio, and the other 2 are not in it. It's Mr. Gogardi now getting around It's a Debacle. So into the straight, 1 circuit left to go. They seem to have run this early at a decent tempo, and it's Mr. Schiller, the veteran of the field. He's almost old enough to vote. He leads by a half length on Eclair Raider, sliding up to his girth. Running third, Catazina now with a trail, and they'll followed by Johnny Romance, who's being pushed 3 wide by Colonel Clink, who's got off the fence. So Taglio further 3 lengths away, and then 3 lengths Mr. Gogardi, and It's a Debacle is the trailer as they head out of the straight. And Eclair Raider now putting it to Mr. Schiller. There's been no rest for these leaders up front, and they head via the 1,000-metre mark with Eclair Raider now taking a slender lead from Mr. Schiller and about 3.5 to Catazina. Next is Colonel Clink, and Johnny Romance has been doing the hard yards for the last 500 metres or so, 3 deep. And they're 8 lengths, 10 lengths in front of Zataglio. Mr. Gogardi, they're in a different race. It's a Debacle with those runners as well as they head towards the top quarter. So with 700 metres left to go, it's changing up front. Catazina's now making her move. She's quickly going up to Eclair Raider, and Mr. Schiller got checked, lost a bit of ground. Now back to third, soon to be fourth as Colonel Clink gets into the race. And then Johnny Romance at Taglio making up ground. Mr. Gogardi, and It's a Debacle. Can these on paces keep on going? Eclair Raider is fending off the challenge from Catazina, who maybe got there too early. Here's Colonel Clink on fresh legs getting towards the outside, and those 3 have got 4 lengths on coming into fourth. Zataglio, bit into the straight. Eclair Raider kicks away, and Eclair Raider open up 2 lengths on Colonel Clink, and then Zataglio down the centre of the track in Catazina. It's Eclair Raider by over 2 lengths on the rest of the field, and Eclair Raider goes home. Eclair Raider scores some 2 lengths on Colonel Clink, about 5 lengths Zataglio, and then followed by Catazina. Next across the line was Mr. Gogardi, Mr. Schiller, Johnny Romance, and It's a Debacle always well back. All set just off that early speed, then put the pressure on, repelled the challenges, and kicked away. It's been some sort of a performance over the staying trip for Eclair Raider. Courtney pace.